Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day today. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy it. Today I got a video sent to me from Faugh. He's one of my fellow VX9 clan members, and he's platooned with Prose Hack and Murlock, and they're on the Ruinberg map, and all three of them are in the E25. And they set up a classic Roach Patrol, and they stir up a bunch of misery and mayhem for the enemy team, and have a lot. It looks like they have a lot of fun in the process. Faugh sent me the video, and I'm really proud to show it off for him, and I hope you enjoy it, y'all. So let's get to it. Thanks for watching. Man, I remember when I first started playing this game. It was back around 2019, and I made it up to tier 6. And man, even before that, you would just start getting annihilated by this tank that you couldn't see, and you see it was the E25. Usually then it was after the fact, and this thing was just beating you to death. The next thing you know, and you're in the garage. And then sometimes you would see it, and it would just sit there, and it would just beat you to death. It would perma-track you, and you would be dead, just like that. And it was just, man, I hated coming across and coming up against these things. And back then, it wasn't something you could buy. They were almost like a unicorn tank, kind of like the way the Death Star is. They stopped selling them. And I guess about a year and a half ago, they came back for sale in the store, of course everybody started buying, myself included, and because they're a fun tank to play. They've got ridiculous camo, some of the best, if not the best camo in the game. The Koenigsegg Panzer 105 is pretty close, and but the DPM, man, it's the gun. It's got armor. I mean, it's not the best armor in the game, but it's got decent armor up front. But the gun and the mobility and that matched with the camo value, it's almost OP, especially when it's locked onto you and it's just beating you to death, perma-tracking you and sending you back to the barn. But anyway, at the start of the game, they're headed over to the field, and they're playing a little bit conservatively to see what the enemy team's going to do. Because if they were going to push out in this field, this platoon was going to just wreck anybody that popped their head out. But obviously nobody is. And so Murlock and Faugh and Prose are going to push a little bit further into town. And there's the enemy wheelie doing what an enemy wheelie's supposed to do, looking for somebody, looking to light some people up. Their AMX-12T is sitting behind a building, and I get it. If he pulls out, he's going to get lit up, and he's going to go back to the barn pretty quickly. I guarantee you that the enemy Hellcats are sitting back there. The enemy's got a Stuart Mill, which has got a cracking good gun. Not a lot of rounds, but it's got an awesome gun. It's really slow. They got a Super Hellcat, and they got a T25 too. And they're probably sitting back there, if I was to guess, back on the K line, just waiting for somebody in this platoon or anybody to pop their heads out. And so, like I said, each team's playing pretty conservatively. It's right at the moment it's tied up 2-2, and like I said, just waiting to see who's going to make the first mistake, who's going to push, and right now they're just waiting. They're just waiting, and who's going to make the first mistake? And again, still tied up. AMX-12T is pulling out, getting a little bit of spots, and as you can see, the enemy's kind of on the lower hill of the topography of this open field. There's the wheel vehicle. Faugh managed to get a good shot on him. Pro's going to swing around, and the wheel is going to focus on him. And Pro's trying to see if he can get another shot on this Hellcat, and he obviously misses. And the Hellcat's going to pull back into cover, and Faugh's not going to get any more shots. The AMX, the wheelie is pulled around and trying to get behind Prose, but again, look at the tank's got armor, and it's got great, it can just traverse so quickly, and if you've never come up against it, man, you'll underestimate this tank, and it'll be the undoing of you. Because you just like, it's just a little cockroach. You think, I'm just going to beat this thing, you know. That thing, I'm telling you guys, when you come up, if you're low tier, heck, if you're even, you know, matching tier 7, if you're not in a heavy, look what he's about to do to this KV2. KV2 hits him with HE, and it just doesn't really do a whole lot to him. And Faugh is just going to beat this dude to death. I almost feel sorry for him. And Pro was over there working over the VK3002 Mike, you know, tier 6, you know, little mini Panther. And there's Murlock. They took out the Super Hellcat. And pretty much this whole flank is open, you know. You know, the zero line is, you know, the east flank is open. You know, it's cleared. You know, there's no more enemy, at least up here, you know, north of the road. And there's the enemy, Achilles and, you know, T25. They're both dead. Murlock's going to get hit by the Hellcat. Faugh's going to swing around and take him out. One shot. Boom. He's going back to the garage. And there's an M44. Faugh's going to take him out. And he's going back to the garage. And so it's only been 5 minutes. And that's pretty much the game is over with. And, wow. That's pretty fast. Not the fastest game, but still pretty doggone fast. Murlock and Prose are going to head deeper into town, and Faugh's going to head back towards base, see if he can catch whoever has, you know, been on our cat, you know, on his base. And you know, it looks like you got two. Hellcat is in, you know. Well, the Hellcat, you know, the heavy tank is dead, so now it's going to be just down to the Hellcat and the light tank. And like I said, man, this game's pretty much over. But he's still going to try to see if he can swing around and get a cheeky shot, at least maybe on the Hellcat. And there, you know, there's a Hellcat. He's back. He's going to be backing up. He takes another Hellcat, takes another shot, and that's it. The game is over with. And man, what a fun little game! I'm sure you guys are just having a ball, cutting up and laughing. And I wish I'd have been there to listen to it. So, anyway, man. Y'all did a pretty good job. I mean, between all three of you, you had 8 kills. Faugh, you did 1,331 damage, 133 and you know, assist damage, a bunch of critical hits and such. And Prose did 1,292 with 3 kills, and Murlock did 1,685 in damage with 2 kills. So with the, you know, combined platoon total damage of 4,380, you know, 4,308 in damage with 8 kills. I mean, that's over half the team. So y'all did pretty good, man. It looks like y'all had a lot of fun. And so anyway, and thanks Faugh for sending me the video. I enjoyed showing it off. And everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching it. And if it wasn't complete garbage due to me, please consider leaving a thumbs up and hitting that like button. And even better, leaving a comment. And if you have any suggestions why you think why these games are being, you know, getting over so fast, I love to read about it and get a conversation going. And anyway, y'all, if this is your first time here and you like what you see, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Until next time, y'all take care and have a great day. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.